Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video. So, obviously we've had the new update. There's a few things to talk about. I'll kind of do that in its own video, but in this one we are going to be going over the trial for the new unit who is, what's her name? KUNOICHI IBUKI. So I guess it's like a kind of different, I mean I don't know what a KUNOICHI is. Is that a ninja? I think the last one was a samurai. So this one is like a ninja, which I guess is cool. But let's go on with our trial and I'll talk about stuff as we go through. This is a very easy trial, so I don't really expect very many people are going to need the video for this one. Realistically, I don't know if it's because Ibuki's fast or not, but I just really used her all the time for the super and for her C2. I've not really gone through her kit yet. She does have a trigger built in to her passive where you build up stacks of, I forget what it's called, but you gain this ability thing when you do her super, and the more of them you've got, the more stacks you get quickly. Now, I'm going to just point something out. I may be a little bit squished. It's because I've had to change the way that things are set up, because I don't know if any of you guys watched the video I did where I unboxed the little figure. Oh, by the way, I've ordered a full crate, so it's on its way. It just cleared customs. I should have that in a couple of days and I'll open the entire crate. But during that video I was talking about painting models, and I said that doing that's quite expensive, so I was maybe thinking about a cheaper way to do it. And one of the things I mentioned was 3D printing. So I bought myself a 3D printer and it now sits here on my desk. So my desk is now gone from giving me this big massive space to kind of shoved away in here in the corner. So if ever it looks squished or strange artifacting shows up like here, which magically it just looks like my hand's floating, which is actually pretty cool. That's why, because I've now got a big thing here. Funnily enough though, completely randomly and kind of off topic, I'll show you something at the end. Right? At the end of this video, stay watching until the end. For Street Fighter Duel fans, this is actually pretty damn cool, right? And I'll show you it at the end. But anyway, back to the new character, which is really what we're talking about here. Her trigger is built into her passive, so I've not looked at her cars and stuff yet. I think from what I remember, once you get 8 stacks of the thing that she gets with her super, you get a trigger. That might reduce with cars, I don't know. It might reduce with her fighting spirit, I don't know. But overall I'd say that my early impressions of Ibuki is she's pretty good. You would hope she would be good because she is a new unit, as in she's newly designed, which is good. You would think they would be better because they're designed in the modern era, meaning they're not like being tweaked or changed to try to make them perform better in relation to modern units. They just are modern units, so they should be better. Obviously she's still going to suffer from not having like soul power and stuff, but maybe, just maybe, they will start listening and doing soul power for other units. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm not part of the Discord, the main Discord anymore, so I don't know if people are still talking about these things. Like the thing they've done today is a long requested change, but I mean it's a half measure. We'll talk about that when I do that kind of standalone video. But I do think I like Ibuki, right? Like right there you can see she's got 4 stacks of her thing. She'll do her super. She should gain a stack, I believe. Right, so she's up to 7, so she gained 3 stacks. So the next time she does that, she should get a trigger, right? She's got 11. I don't know if she triggered there. I think she did trigger. I didn't really pay much attention. So now she's up to 13, and then she will do that again. So maybe she triggered. I don't even know, to be completely honest. But yeah, I do think I like her. Maybe bossing, maybe. I don't know yet. See, I've used my divination tokens that I had, and I've pulled 1 copy. So obviously with that one copy, there's not really much I can do in the way of testing. I'm not willing to buy divination tokens to do her, which is the reason why I don't have Firecracker Sakura done, because really, I don't mean I'm frugal, I don't like to say that, but I kind of don't really like working on divination units until they appear in a shop. It's like, I've almost got Viper, the Crimson Viper, I've almost got her done. I kind of wish I never done her now though, but because I look at her kit and I'm thinking, why? Why did I do her? Maybe I can do something exciting with her. During the whole event for Virgil, I pulled multiple copies. They were no use to me. I traded them in. I used them to finish off my wrestler Hugo. Well, not finish him off, but get him to where I wanted him. I started doing Viper. I kind of wish now I'd just sat on those dupes, because if I'd sat on those dupes, I could probably have been a couple of copies deep with this new Ibuki. But it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. This is a pre-recording. I was just printing some different supports and stuff for different things. But yeah, I mean, I like her. I'm not going to pass judgment on her. I'll do a review of the unit's kit. It can't really be a showcase because I don't have the unit built enough to showcase, and I don't believe you can fantasy book a showcase, like coming out and saying a unit's busted, broken, amazing, whatever, before you've actually been hands-on with the unit in different scenarios. I don't really think is justified, right? I've said this before. Even doing a trial and trying to use the trial teams to showcase a unit, you can't really do it. So unless someone's actually pulled the unit and got the unit up to, I'd say at minimum SS, ideally triple S, you can't really showcase them. So I'll do a unit review which is based on their kit, and there's going to be a lot of fantasy book in there, but we'll talk about whether she's worth it or not. But anyway, the wee thing I wanted to show you, I'll show you it now, right? So as you guys know, I like Street Fighter Duel. I like Street Fighter in general. But one thing you cannot get for Street Fighter Duel is merch. Apart from those little minis that I showed you that I'm going to now unbox a full crate of. But I did find something. One thing. And it's the only one I can find. And I made it. I found Trendy Ryu. I found and I printed Trendy Ryu, and I'm going to paint him. I'm going to paint him, I'm going to like sand him, I'm going to finish him, and I'll show you guys what he looks like as a finished model when I'm done with him. But there's still some work that needs to get done on him, but you can see there, it is fully done Trendy Ryu. This was actually like a 3cm miniature, and I've blown him up, managed to capture most of the detail and stuff, and I'll be finishing this one off, and I will have in my hands the first and only piece of non-official, although it's Hayzink official, Street Fighter Duel merch. So if you're into that kind of thing, I don't know, maybe I'll record a video of me trying to like paint them and stuff, because I'm kind of interested in that. You know, I've got a video time-lapse of him being made and stuff. If any of you are into that sort of a thing, let me know and I'll show you. But look out for that in the future. Trendy Ryu in real life. Anyway, I've been Hayzink, thanks for watching, catch you in the next one, peace.